Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I'm at the National Recreation Area called Amistad Lake National Recreation Area, and I'm camping, of course. But what I want to talk to you about is these medical guardian devices. This is comes from Medical Guardian. It's called a Medical Alert. It's about the size of a domino. In fact, it's almost identical to the size of a domino. And it has, see that blink right there? It just shows it's still charged and everything. But there's a button right here, and what it's for, if you're like me, I'm 76 years old. Fortunately, I don't have any health issues, but I had an incident where my neighbor here a few days ago fell and hurt herself really bad. And if I hadn't been in the area, she could have been in bad shape. So I thought, that could have been me. So I thought I'd check out these Medical Guardian. This is called it's called Medical Guardian. There it is right there. That's the device. And underneath, the name of the device is called Mini Guardian. And what it does is it allows you, it's got a battery. It's also got a charger. Comes with it. This is it right here. And you just set that out on the table, and you got to charge it once every 5 days. It's just like a cell phone, pretty much, because mine is hooked up with Verizon. And the reason I got the device with Verizon is because I've used Verizon for years, and they have coverage just about everywhere I go camping. And that's really why I got it, because I do go camping. I do take walks in areas where there's nobody around. And could I fall and hurt myself and need help immediately? Yes. Could I use my cell phone? See, there's the question mark. It depends on how much damage you took. In other words, if you are unable to use your hands, or you broke some fingers or bones or whatever, and even if you are able to use your cell phone, which you can for, dialing 911 or whatever, you could get put on hold, or they're going to ask you a lot of questions that you'll be delaying your medical assistance by answering a lot of silly questions. With this device right here, you push this button and hold it down for about 5 seconds, and then it will call automatically the Medical Guardian personnel, who will know everything about you. And if you have some special medical issues, you can tell them in advance so that they can tell the medical personnel, what they're going to be faced with when they arrive on the scene. It also triangulates your location using GPS. I don't know if there's 3 ways they triangulate exactly where you are. And when I got this the other day, they recommend that you test it. I did, and it just so happened that I was outside of my home base in near Brackettville, Texas, and they pinpointed me. I said, well, where am I located? She said, you're right outside your house. Is that good? Hell yeah, it's good. Do I really need it? I don't know. I'm going to try. Paid for a year service. You can pay by the month. By the month with this device is $40 a month. It's a little more than some of the others. I think there's some even higher than this, but this is with a good carrier, Verizon. Now you can also get one that's with AT&T, does pretty good also. But the good thing about this one is you don't have to be close to your house or a Wi-Fi device inside your home for this to work. Okay, this will work no matter where you are, as long as you got a cell phone signal. Now that's a kind of an iffy thing, because I travel in areas where there sometimes is not a cell phone signal, but fortunately I don't go walking in those areas. I go somewhere where there's a cell phone signal to camp, and then I go take my walks. But what you do, you talk into this right here, and then but it's got excuse me, is that right? This is the speaker right here, but no, it's really clear too. The sound from the operator that you hear is very clear and very loud. You can call them, and they can adjust the volume up or down depending on what yours is, but this is fine. They set it kind of on medium, but yeah, you get a little brochure with it that explains exactly how it works and what you can do. But there's 2 main functions that could come in handy for elderly people. One is use it as a medical alert. In other words, and they have a feature you can add if you fall. It's a separate charge for that, for falls and stuff. But if you fall and you're able to get your hands on this and push that button, you're going to get help right away. And then it can also be used for if you just, let's say you got Alzheimer's or some kind of illness where you don't remember things very well. In fact, you'll go walking and not remember where you are. You just remember to punch this button and they'll tell you exactly where you are. Okay, so that's a good one. And then also you can use it for police support. In other words, if you're out somewhere and you feel like you're in danger because of the people around you, and or there could be some problems, push that little button and have them send the police. And so that's a good feature. And the fact that you just push one button and this thing does everything else makes it much more convenient than the phone. Okay, in my opinion. Why? Because, first of all, a smartphone requires that you do some things. First of all, you got to get the screen open, then you got to go to your contacts, or else you got to get your phone deal open, and then you got to dial the number or punch 911 or whatever you got to do, and then you're going to get somebody on the phone that may or may not, well, they won't know you at all, and at least with this Medical Guardian, it'll come up on the screen exactly who you are and your name and some special medical condition. So, but here's the deal. I talked with a guy named Jeff there, and if you call his number, I'll leave it in the description also. He's with Medical Guardian. His name is Jeff. His phone number is 800-245-8496. And if you'll mention the code RUSTY, he said they'd give you a $25 rebate. And then in the future, once you're on, if you want to, then you can get a $25 rebate yourself by doing the same thing. The equipment, this little device right here, costs $125, and then it's if you pay by the year, it's about $33 a month for the service. But if you pay by the month, it's $40. So it's your choice on that. But is it worth it? I can't tell you. Do you need it? I can't tell you that either. The only thing I can tell you is I'm going to try it for a year. I'm 76 years old, and if I use it 1 or 2 times, I'll keep it another year. Why? Because you only need it one time. That's it, babe. If you just punch this button one time and somebody comes and helps you, that's good. And one thing I did notice too, when I punched the button, it was about 30 seconds, and there was an operator on the phone that knew exactly who I was, says hi, and called me by my name. And my location, knew everything. How can I do you have an emergency? That's what they ask you right up, and then they start just going down their checklist to add more definition to that, so they can get you the support that you need as soon as possible. So again, Jeff, 800-245-8496. Tell them Rusty sent you, and you can get it started. Save you $25. But yeah. There's other things you can check out about it. There's several of these services. I'm not saying this is the best one, the middle one, or the worst one. I checked them out. It's highly rated. The price is right in the middle. There's some that are a little cheaper, some that are a little higher. But for some reason, this was recommended by a consensus of people and businesses. So anyway, guys, just keep that in mind. Check it out. And for you that, it doesn't matter what age you are, but if you're going to need some special help, possibly, then this would come in handy. And also, if you live in an area where the neighborhoods are, quote, a little rough, hey man, $40 a month, and you can at least get the police coming your way without pulling a phone out of your pocket. In fact, what you could do, you put this under your shirt and just have your hand there, because you can feel that little button right there, and they wouldn't even know you punched that button until they heard that operator. And then by then, they're getting a little late. But be that as it may, guys, I just wanted to give you a heads up on this and get it out there for some of you that may need it. Again, I had a little heads up when that lady fell, and I found her laying beside her car, and she's 92 years old. I'm 76. Hopefully I'll live to be 92. But anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link. I don't think I'll leave the Amazon link. I'll just leave Jeff's number and stuff in there. But anyway, what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Keep your health, and as you grow older, be careful. Eliminate trip and fall hazards from your home. Wear shoes and lift your feet up. Don't drag your feet. Anyway, adios. Bye-bye.